Okay, let's talk real briefly about extensions. I can't believe I've not discussed extensions before, but I'm starting a new playground here, and this is an Xcode. We'll just call this extensions. Okay, so what are extensions? Well, extensions are a way of extending the functionality of a structure, or class, or what else can you extend? A type. So, for instance, let's see here. You know, there's this thing called a double, right? So let's make a double. Let this double, and it's of type double. We'll just be sure it's a double, equal 2.3 something. Okay. So this is a type. It's called double, like strings or arrays, but it's a number with a decimal point and some numbers behind it. Well, you can extend the actual type of double. So let me show you what I mean. You just type extension double and some curly braces. And now this thing double, you can add extra functionality to it. So let's say we have like 230 up here. We want to see, well, what's 230 in, in minutes. So like, what if you want to convert seconds to minutes? So you can create a function inside of here, seconds to minutes. And you create a function with the curly brace. In this case, we're not passing anything into it. We can just call it self because, how do I put this? Well, this is going to be a double, and so the way it's going to ultimately work is you're going to have, let's see, so this double dot seconds, you can call it in this way, seconds to minutes. It's not working right because this is playgrounds, and that doesn't exist yet. So down here, there you go. So you see now a double, any old double, has this functionality to it, seconds to minutes. And let's see, to actually make this work, it would be, you're going to return self divided by 60. I think that's it. So let's see what happens down here. Doesn't like that. Oh, well, it's not returning any. It's not returning anything. There. Seconds to minutes is a function that returns a double of self divided by 60. Okay, so now if we call it, what's it going to do? What's it going to do? There we go, 3.8 seconds. So 230 is 3.8 seconds. You can do all kinds of things to make it round, or but you get the idea that you can extend the functionality of something called a double. You also might use it in sometimes I like to use extensions to keep my code a little cleaner. So if I make a structure called a person, and that structure's got a variable name and a variable title and a variable level, whatever it is. I'm going to say that's a string. And this one is a string. And this one is an int, we'll say. Okay, so now you've got the structure. Now we could just keep making this structure bigger and bigger by adding the functions and stuff in here, like a walk function, or a level up function. You could do that, but sometimes that gets a little clunky, a little like your structures get huge. So what sometimes I like to do is that you put the stored properties in this first part, because extensions can't actually have stored properties. So I'm going to copy that, and then instead I'm going to use an extension on person now to put my extra stuff down here, just to kind of clean it up. Then you got all your property declarations up here and all your extra functionality down here. It's just another way of using extension. So yeah, an extension is a way of extending the functionality of a type or a structure or a class. You can extend, for instance, extension UI button, UI color, so you can extend all kinds of things and create extra functionality for it. So like if you wanted to extend UI color to make a function called color faded, and then maybe return a UI color. And inside of here is where you put some fancy code to fade the color, and then you would return the, I'm going to say return self for now, but you would return the faded color. So that way if you have a UI color, then you can just, let me just show you again. So let right color equal okay, so we'll just call this bright red. Type UI color equal red. Then you can do something like this. Let faded red equal bright red dot faded. See what I'm saying? If you have any questions about this, let me know. But all in all, I think you might get the hang of it now. Extensions are a way of extending the functionality of stuff. And you can't store properties in extensions. That's all you need to know. Bye.